Thank you for coming, Prime Minister. Well, I appreciate you coming by, and as I said on the way up, and you agreed there might be a few things that we might disagree on, but there's one thing that the Prime Minister and I agree on, a lot of things actually. One is the economy, making sure we create great paying jobs for all Canadians and all Ontarians.
The Premier has withdrawn Ontario's support for the asylum program that they were doing with the cities and with your government, and they've accused you of creating a migrant mess on that crisis. I just want to know what you think about that and what you're going to do now that Ontario is not cooperating with the federal government on this program.
This was the first opportunity I had to sit down with Premier Ford to talk about the asylum seeker issue and irregular migration. This is obviously something fairly important. It didn't seem to me that the Premier was quite as aware of our international obligations to the UN Convention on Refugees as he might have been, so I spent a little time explaining how the asylum-seeking system works and how our system is supposed to operate. But at the same time, I agreed that it would be good for our officials to sit down and get clarity on how we can actually work together to ensure that we are holding true to our values, but making sure that our immigration and refugee system is being applied in its integrity. I reassured the Premier, I attempted to reassure the Premier that the asylum seeker stream is separate from the immigration stream, that Canada has always had a separate procedure to assess refugees and to determine whether or not they are indeed fleeing violence, persecution, and terror, or else they are simply economic migrants, at which point they would get sent home once their files are processed. It's important as leaders in Canada to continue to protect one of the great advantages that Canada has over so many other countries, particularly at this time, is that Canadians are generally very positively inclined towards immigration. People know that people coming here to build better lives for themselves actually contributes tremendously to our country and to our success. And this is something that we are going to continue to ensure that our immigration and refugee system is applied responsibly.